Prepare for World War III. Mushroom cloud by Moscow at nuclear bomber facility. Drone attack on nuclear fuel. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, hey, Shalom, Yasha, peace, Israel. Call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. I'm the brother of Baal Gabar, coming at you with a quick lesson concerning World War III from the camp prophets in Babylon. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach well peace, and infinite salutations to the elect scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity, teaching the names of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, prophesying against Mount Seir. All right, and I got this video I'm going to play. This guy going into what recently happened at Moscow. You know, there's a mushroom cloud, multiple casualties. And, you know, we entering into World War III, man. And World War III is biblical prophecy, all right? The day is going to come that the Lord is going to send fire on this earth, and he's going to use the weapons of nuclear warfare, all right, to send that fire. All right, Yahweh is about to send his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, back to gather the elect. All right, and we are entering into the final war to take place on this earth, which is going to be fought with nuclear weapons, man. All right, and this is all Bible prophecy unfolding before our very eyes. The prophets are on the scene. The men of the Lord are on the scene, breaking down the scriptures, teaching the gospel. So we're at the end of this thing, man. You know, every day that goes on, we're one day closer to this place getting hit with nuclear missiles, man. You know, those bombs, man. And Russia's going to play a major part in this Third World War. All right, but the first scripture I got real quick, and then I'm going to play the video, is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, and woe, when you go into it, it means great death and destruction. All right, and there's three major woes spoken of in the book of Revelation, which these three major woes are time of death and destruction, was going into 3 world wars that take place on this earth. All right, so we in that time, all right, of the third world war. All right, and it's gonna come quick. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and we'll jump into the lesson.
We have a mushroom cloud outside of Moscow at a strategic facility with dozens of casualties. Let me repeat that again. We have a mushroom cloud in a strategic military facility with dozens of casualties just outside of Moscow. Now, guys, I understand that there's trolls lurking in the shadows looking for a safe place to vent every single day, but please, you can be angry at me. I understand the weight of economic contraction is bearing down on you. The angst is overwhelming and you need a safe place to vent. You can be angry, but please don't be stupid. We all know you're secretly prepping in the shadows. I would continue to do so. We're going to talk about what exactly happened at this facility, what they were working on there, what nobody else is talking about, and boy is this significant. Maui is an apocalyptic hellscape. The Texas power grid is on the brink of collapse. There's been another attempt to attack the spent fuel rods at a nuclear power facility. Sergei Shoigu, the Russian Minister of Defense, says that Poland is preparing an invasive force and is going to enter Ukraine soon. We also have them bolstering the troop presence on their western flank. We have North Korea drawing up invasion plans for South Korea. French troops are attacking soldiers in Niger. Biden is getting ready to ask Congress for another $10 billion. The price of oil is skyrocketing. Inflation is on the rise once again. Poland is sending 2,000 more troops to Belarus. Massive convoys of military vehicles en route to Ukraine. We have oil spiking once again due to what's going on in the Black Sea, among other things. We got more Patriot missiles sent into Ukraine. We got to talk about the drought in Canada, among other things. Now look, I could be very aggrieved at these trolls, and I know I'm mentioning trolls in the first 2 minutes of the video, things you never do, but I want to say this. As a person who has an honest
All right, so there you heard it. You know, all the information going on concerning rumors of wars. You recently had like this mushroom cloud over there in Moscow. You know, so this war is heating up, you know. And really what's about to happen is all these nations, they're going to be gathered into the Middle East, man. You know, something major is going to go down in the Middle East with Russia, Israel, Iran, you know, China. You got Japan and Taiwan. You know, you got all these rumors of wars taking place because Bible prophecy is about to unfold, man. But before that really takes place, we're going to have the digital currency be in place, which is the by way of central bank digital currency and the Charagma, the CHIP. You know, we're entering into a time like never before, man. All right, so this is Matthew 24 and verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, all right, Yahushua, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? All right, 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And we're living in Esau's rulership. All right, the so-called white man, he rules the earth today. Job 9 and 24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked are ruling the earth. So we living in a time where the devil is ruling the earth, and this is the time that Yahushua would come back. All right, that's a sign in itself. You know, the ruler, whoever the ruler was at the end of the world, would be the Edomites. All right, the wicked. And we're in that time now. All right, so the disciples are asking Yahushua, like, when is going to be the sign? Show us some signs of the end of the world. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. All right, so because you got a lot of deceivers, a lot of men out here that are set up to be deceivers. All right, and liars, scoffers, false prophets, so on and so forth. That's why you got to study for yourself, man. Don't try to just mimic men, you know, try to just be a mockingbird and whatever this man says, I'm just going to say it just because he has some position in Israel. Nah, man. Study for yourself. Study to show yourself approved, man. All right. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Here's the point. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, because we still have a major prophecy, which is going to be that Charagma. All right, the digital currency that they want to tag everybody with. They want everybody with a radio identification tag under the flesh, which we know is the CHIP, the Charagma, which that's going to come very soon. Right, it says, and you shall hear of wars, or verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So we are in the beginning of sorrows, man. All right. And it's going to lead to ultimate war. All right. And this war is going to be, you know, fought. At the end of the war is going to be fought with nuclear weapons, man. ICBMs. And all these nations, they going to point at America. All right. All the ICBMs, they going to be shot over here at Mystery Babylon the Great, man. All right. But nation is going to rise against nation. And ultimately, it's going to lead to World War III. Let me grab here the book of Joel 3 and 2. And I will also gather all nations. So the Lord is going to gather all these nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which when you go into the Hebrew for Jehoshaphat is Yahushaphat, which means the Lord's judgment. So the Lord is going to bring, which the valley of Jehoshaphat is in the Middle East. All right. The Fertile Crescent. All right. It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right. Which is about to take place. And the Lord is going to plead with them by way of, you know, dropping bombs, you know, setting people on fire. Let's go to Malachi 4 real quick. Malachi 4:1, it says, for behold, the day comes that shall burn as an oven. So this day is coming that's going to burn as an oven, man. You know? And how is it going to burn like an oven? By way of the ICBMs, the missiles, and the chariots. All right? And America is going to be 100% wiped off of the face of the earth, man. All these nations, Russia, China, Japan, even America's allies, you know, the scriptures say the beast shall hate the whore. They all gonna shoot nuclear missiles at America, man. And this is Bible prophecy. There's no way around Bible prophecy. You see, we are not your local news channel, man. When we do these videos, we're not your local YouTube, you know, weather forecaster, so to say, man. You know, we're telling you exactly what's gonna happen. You know, these certain guys, they'll give you, well, I think maybe this is gonna happen, maybe that. No, we telling you exactly what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is America is gonna be completely wiped off of the face of the earth by way of missiles, man. Russia, China, Iran, all these nations, they gonna shoot nukes over here, man. For behold, the day comes that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right? And ultimately, the Lord is going to use Russia to send those nukes, man. See, the Lord is putting it in the mind of these kings, you know, Putin, Kim Jong-un, you know, all these different rulers of the earth that have weapons. The Lord's putting it in their mind to get ready to shoot nukes over here at America, man. And that's the final plague. All right? And, you know, the elect of the nation of Israel are going to be saved out of it. You know, we hope to be numbered amongst the elect. We hope to see salvation, man. A lot of people going to die here, man. If you're not of the elect in America, you about to melt here. All right? You're going to melt. All right, it says, 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. So this day gonna catch everybody off guard, man. And I always talk about this to the brothers. I always be like, man, it's literally gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day. You're gonna wake up. It's gonna be, you know how you woke up today. You're looking at shit. You know, brothers gonna be, you know, catching hell because you're gonna have the charagma. You know, you're gonna be relying on the Lord. Lord gonna be feeding you. But you're going to literally wake up one day and it's going to be the day of the Lord, man. It's going to be that day. And that day is going to be a tremendous day. It's going to be the day the earth stood still. Because nukes are going to be shot off, man. And they're going to melt America and everybody in it. So it's going to come as a thief. Right? It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And everything around you is made up of elements. And it's all going to be burned up. You're going to wake up one day, and that is going to be the day that nuclear missiles are going to melt America, man. Okay, that's why we tell you it's so important to repent. You know, come back to the Lord. You know, get your life right so the Lord can deliver you. You know, He can have mercy upon you. Because it's going to be a terrible, terrible judgment, man. Terrible judgment that's coming to America. All right, and the elect are going to, the elect will be saved out of this time, man. All right, the elect are going to be delivered. The elect are going to be beamed up into these ships, these so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of heaven. And the Lord is going to gather His elect. But if you're not of the elect and you're here in America, you're going to be here, you're going to melt here. You're going to die here. All right, it's not going to be an easy death either. These missiles going to be raining on America. Literally raining on America, man. And not only that, you're going to hear the nuclear sirens. You know, the missile sirens going off. You know? And then it's going to be the real final countdown. Like they got that song, it's the final countdown. It's going to be a real final countdown, man. Until them ICBMs hit America. You know? They're going to have them nuclear sirens going off everywhere. They're going to be telling you, well, take shelter, take shelter. You can't hide from a nuclear weapon, man. All right, this day is coming. right? The Lord himself, he said, I come to send fire on the earth. The Lord coming to send fire on America, man. And this war is heating up. Every day we get one day closer to this war, man. World War III. All right, and this has to happen before the kingdom of heaven is established. This is how this devil is going to be taken out of power. All right, Satan's going to rise against Satan, you know, which, you know, going into the rulers of the earth, the Edomites, the devil. Russia is an Edomite nation. America is an Edomite nation. They're going to go to war. They're going to fight with them ICBMs, man. All right, let's go to Jeremiah 50 and verse 1. It says, the word that Yahweh spake against Babylon, all right, America is modern day Babylon in the scriptures, and against the land of the Chaldeans by the Jeremiah the prophet. And all the prophets are back on the scene today. All the prophets that we read about, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, you know, John, Daniel, all these men, they're back on earth today, and they doing the same thing. They prophesying. They telling you what's about to go down. All right, the vision is being made manifest. Okay, now we got the breakdowns. We got the understanding of the scriptures through our Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right. But it says, declare you among the nations and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. Because ultimately America is going to be completely wiped off of the face of the earth. This will happen in this generation very soon. No man knows the day nor hour. I can't tell you, well, look, you know, July 18th at 2 p.m. this place. Nah, man, we don't know the day. We don't know exactly what day, when the hour is, but we know it's coming soon. We see all the prophecies. We see the wars brewing up, the earthquakes, the famines. We see all of the signs, all right? Jeremiah 50:3, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. All right, so out of the north, going into Russia, coming up against America, which shall make her land desolate. America is going to be desolate, and none shall dwell therein. And how is that going to happen? By way of the fire, the ICBMs. It says, they shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Jump into verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, America, an assembly of great nations from the north country, all right, primarily Russia, and all the nations that are going to be joined unto Russia. So the Lord going to raise these nations up to come against America. And they shall set themselves in array against Babylon, against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, those nukes, shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Because when they shoot these nukes, they ain't going to return back. Verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh. All right, and these arrows are going into the ICBMs, the nuclear weapons, that are going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other. All right, the prophet Jeremiah, he was talking about the ICBMs. All right, everyone that has, when it says all you that bend the bow, meaning everybody that has nuclear weapons, they're going to shoot them at America, man. And that's what's going to cause a lake of fire. All right, the lake of fire in Revelation is going to be America when it's completely on fire, man. And the elect, when they're up in the heavens in the chariot, you're going to look down and you actually going to see a lake of fire. It's literally going to be America completely engulfed in flames. It's going to look like a lake of fire. So this day is coming, man. All right, the day is coming. Jeremiah 50:22, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations, right? Because, you know, America has been in that chief seat, you know, sitting at the top, bullying everybody, the big bully on the block. And it's the hammer of the whole earth. It's destroying the whole earth. But ultimately, it's going to be destroyed because all these nations, they're going to jump America. All right? All these nations, they're going to team up and they're going to come against Mystery Babylon the Great, man. This is Bible prophecy. All right? So World War III is about to take place. Just a quick lesson, Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Yahweh Shai. Till next time, Shalom.